But fuck all that. The message of the day is about dark side spirituality and how it's used on you. And more so, this video gonna be for you if you going through a lot of dark shit, dark times, you know. We all on different levels in our journey. And so, and also I know like a lot of people new come through, so you feel me? I wanna address this and hopefully you get some understanding today. If you are new, then you need to get your notepad or whatever, like pay attention if this is something that you're really dealing with. But of course, narcissism will come to a lot of people's mind, and we're gonna get into that. But I want to know your thoughts. If you can tell me, you know, what are some of the dark things that you experience or are experiencing in spirituality. And my effort today is going to be to address those things so that you can always get a different perspective, because that's what I bring to the table, just from my perspective. And you can use that to better yourself. It's not going to work for you if you're not going through this. If you truly don't have this placement where like you going through a lot of shit, everything I'm saying is gonna kind of crumble. But if you really need help and you really going through, you know, situations where you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, this is gonna be for you, all right? So narcissism is something that we talk about all the time, but I don't think we really address where these issues come from in people. So y'all hear me talk about a lot, you know, it's not about just blaming everybody else on this journey for what they did, you know. And when I came on the scene, I gave you tools, I gave you the way to think about this shit from the perspective as this is happening for you. You see what I'm saying? So we going into this next phase, 2023, whatever, however you looking at it, you know what I'm saying? We going into this thing with the mindset that none of this shit is happening to us no more. And that's why I said in the beginning, if you hear and you really going through this video is gonna help you a lot. Because what people don't understand is what we would call narcissism, all right? We all have that in us. I've talked about it, I've addressed it a lot of times, but I gotta keep being on it because that's what helped me get out of certain situations. I had to really truly understand that just more so this shit was about me. You know, of course I had to do my research and, you know, fucking watch videos on, you know, before I really even knew what narcissism was. Like, you know, a lot of y'all ass was just like me probably. You was going through shit. You didn't know a name for the shit though. You know what I'm saying? You just, like, you got on this path where you really just was trying to figure this shit out. And you probably heard me say this so much because I know, because I've been through it. But with that, that's a good time to go ahead and hit that intro, man. It's your boy Rod Will giving you that real you can feel, because real shit is what I done seen and what I done lived. I already know you making it a great day because I keep telling your ass, no matter what's going on in your environment, you got the ability to make it what? Somebody put it in the comment section. I ain't gonna even say it. But the dark side of spirituality is what you are being exposed to or have been exposed to. And it's being used against you so that you can understand the duality and the polarity of just life in general, and not be such a fucking people pleaser, and not try to be in control of everything, and not try to, you know, have people bend to your will and staying in these notions of codependency and just different shit like that. So that's what I'm gonna address today. And what I'm gonna impute in you is the spirit of understanding that, yeah, it's dark, but I'm gonna give you some tools to where you can use this same shit that people doing to you. You can do it on people. But at the same time, you gotta if I'm telling you, if you are a person, if you are a karmic person, if you are a person that you go out with malicious intent, this in your hand will crumble. But if you are actually going through attacks, you got people coming after you, I promise you, stay to the end of the video, because this in your hands, the way I deliver it towards the end, it should line up for you. If it don't, then you just won't get it. But you should be able to walk away with this with a whole different perspective about the dark side of things, okay? So, first of all, most of us have been bred to be people pleasers. If you know what I mean, put a 1 in the comment section. Everybody should know what people pleasing is, though. We have been through so many formats, whether through social engineering, our parents telling us, yo, be nice to your sister, not knowing your motherfucking sister mean as hell to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you can't think for your fucking self. Nobody teaching you to think for yourself. So it's like, yeah, well, yeah, be nice. Be like, it's just certain shit that's just put into a person. So that goes through different ways, and it all stems from like the people who brought you into this world or the adults that had the biggest influence. I want you to think about it, and if it makes sense, hit the like or just tell me in the comment section. Like, I know what you mean, because I'm really wanting this to make sense to you. You know what I'm saying? So in these situations, you gotta really do the root work, going to the bottom of shit and understanding like, okay, I probably have been the type of person that all my life people was telling me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm weak, because a lot of people, see, people don't understand your path. That's why a lot of people that came across you, they judged you the way they judged you. They didn't know the hand that you was dealt. People complain and shit, but people don't know the hand you was dealt was different. Like, people get fucked up hands all the time, but people really take for granted the type of hands they got because they always looking at everybody else shit. Some people don't even know it's hands worse than the fucking hands they got or was dealt. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, you know, you gotta realize that since we were programmed, controlled by our parents, like I told you earlier, make sure you be nice to your brother, be nice to your sister, share all this shit. But it's like none of us got the flip side. That's why it's imperative. Like, if you younger, if you like 18, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you young, 18 to 25, you know what I'm saying? Like, really take heed to what I'm saying, bro. If you want to have kids and shit like that, because, bro, it's so many of us that's got fucked because we not educated on shit. Like, motherfuckers just had us to get food stamps or for, you know, tax money and benefits and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And control. So I just want y'all to understand, because I had to realize too, like, I really didn't have no fucking guidance or nobody to pour too much of shit into me. But it was just like, I realized the type of spirit that was trying to attack me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was vulnerable in a lot of situations, bro. Like, I was born, fam, I told y'all, you know, my mom gave us away. I had a single father. My pops passed when I was 16. So even in that time, like, I was unstable, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my siblings, we all like spread apart. Like, everything was just fucking dysfunctional, you know what I'm saying? And just lost. You see what I'm saying? And so even when people came into my life, or people that I was put into their life maybe to help me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't understand or look past certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's probably the same way for you. So understanding, like, bro, it's hard to shake it. It's hard to shake, like, bro, the first person that probably, not even probably, the first motherfucker manipulating you was your guardian. If they really didn't have your best judgment or didn't know they damn self, you know what I'm saying? And so, first of all, before I keep going, hit that like button if this shit makes sense. But with that, that's the deepest root of why people don't understand why they feel the way they feel when certain shit is happening. Because it's like, if you were born in a religious home, and then that's another thing, people, we don't really address, like, religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you born into a religious home and they like, God wants us to do this, like, there's no fucking guidance spiritually, and it's fucked up because I don't know, everybody's in different phases. Like, you could have family that go through shit, but it's like, because everybody goes through different shit, it's shit that you probably went through that you couldn't typically explain to nobody else in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else probably could relate to certain shit. Maybe your friend group ain't gotta just be family, but y'all get what I'm saying. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But basically, like, the religious aspect of shit, bro, that's the biggest fucking killer right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was made to go to fucking church, bro. I'm from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, most of us down there, bro, we born like pushed into that shit, like just control, like, you know, go to church, that's what's around you, that's what you see. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go deeper into that on a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? But these are some very important factors, so I hope you taking motherfucking notes, because these are some very important factors when it comes to being under spiritual attack. Because it's not just I don't want to say light or dark with it, because that's why I say towards the end I'm gonna give you tools where you can help yourself with this shit. It's not what makes it a certain way, is how things is done. It's not what's being done necessarily, but it's how you doing it, you know. Because you could use some form of dark spirituality power or some type of tactic on somebody, but say this person really is bothering you, bullying you, spying on you. These are the type of things that we really should be using these type of practices for. But we go out here, not we, because I don't do the shit, and I never understood it, but I talk about this shit because I have been through it and I didn't understand. But the more I started to learn and do my magical shit, I realized certain shit. So that's why I'm giving it to you. So do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you new and you haven't subscribed, or you've been watching and you feel like what I've been giving you so far is some real motherfucking meat. All right. But fear is a part of the religious aspect that's installed, because you got a motherfucker telling you, okay, this thing that you can't see is going to do this and that. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And I'm telling you, having certain shit and just ingrained in you over time, I'm telling you, you gon' do it. If you're not strong-minded or strong-willed, you gon' go with what keeps getting spoon-fed to you. So you got to think about how long you've been under this spell, how long you've been under that illusion. That's why I be coming how I be coming, to get y'all to see, like, it's about waking up. You feel me? If you don't get it, you ain't gonna get it. This type shit ain't for you, because I understand this is more of an adult type conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna understand it. Some people maybe need to go into another room and watch cartoons. But the whole religious aspect, without us getting the other aspect of it, like, you got the fear of God. God's gonna do this if you don't do that, and all it is, but you didn't get the flip side of it. You didn't get the knowledge of self, the fear of doing certain things towards yourself first, that would eliminate certain people, certain things from even coming around you, because you have certain boundaries and certain standards. So I'm telling you how deep that shit was. Granny went to church, auntie done went to church, daddy was the pastor, whatever your situation is. But I'm telling you, if you going through this dark shit, I'm giving you this shit because, bro, it was so much shit I'm telling you, I can't explain it, bro. But it's like, when you get to a situation where it's like, bro, I've been serving this shit, and the shit I'm experiencing, I don't know about nobody else, but for some reason I'm getting demonic ass energy from this shit that I'm serving. I don't know about you, man, but think about that shit. Think about the people that put you on it. I'm not saying they demons or demonic. What I'm talking about, we can blindly do shit, and that's why this spiritual awakening and this spiritual shit is important. Religious, spirituality, two different things. So a part of the reason why y'all motherfuckers be going through shit y'all going through and not being able to see past it, because it's not the fact, I told y'all in the other video I did a while ago, none of us is immune to anything. You gonna walk outside, you gonna have good shit happen to you, and all this shit is gonna be in what we call one day, right? You gonna walk outside, good shit gonna happen. You gonna walk outside and some other shit gonna happen that may not seem good to you. I'm not gonna say it's bad, right? But it's gonna make you feel in a way where you didn't see it as a good thing, right? So it's how we handle that shit that matters, though. You see what I'm saying? And most of us not even looking for the darker side of shit, the polar side of shit, the shadow side of shit. But it's there, and religion don't teach you that. Religion ain't gonna tell you about that. Spirituality is what's gonna call you to get into that. That's why you here watching me. You see what I'm saying? So putting this shit into your subconscious that, oh, some outside of me gonna save me, Jesus or whatever is gonna do this and that and that. And I'm not saying that those entities won't work and serve you. It's not what I'm saying. The problem is that most motherfuckers don't do no work. Cause if you, and I want a motherfucker to say, oh, Rod ain't, like, I know my Bible, I read my Bible, trust me, I was in the church. Anybody that know me knows, like, I'm a student, period. You know what I'm saying, of everything. So it's like faith without works is what? That's in the Bible. So I'm giving you these scriptures and different things, but I'm getting you to look at it from another perspective. Because it's a lot of people going through shit. Oh man, I can't get away from this person. Yes, you can. I done it. I got away from some toxic shit. So there is no excuse why a person, you don't want to, but you gonna want to, you gonna fuck around and want to fucking with me. So like I said though, looking for all these things outside ourselves, this is why we attract certain shit. And I promise you, I was in that state one point in time. But I started attracting different type of people when I started going within. When I stopped being a victim. When I stopped blaming people so much for everything. You know what I'm saying? No matter how fucked up shit was for me. And I know I really had it fucked up. I was in a fucked up place and seeing people that it looked like I wish I had it as good as them. But knowing what I know, we all was fucked up. But that's how fucked up I was. I looked at other fucked up people and I was like, damn, I wish I had that. Niggas was wearing Air Force Ones to school. I'm wearing Felines and Shacks and shit. I was that guy. So trust me, I understand and I know. But you have to empower yourself through these things. And it's important that when you're going through whatever is thrown at you, light or dark, that you understand how to master and balance it. You see what I'm saying? So, if that makes sense, man, y'all do me a favor. Hit the like button. That motherfucking like button for your butt. Shit. But look, I'm gonna give y'all a couple like tactics that's used just for a scenario, but stay with me. You got spell casting. I'm sure y'all heard of spell casting. And I even went to a length to say, if you haven't seen the video, I might just link it in the comment section. But it's about 3 forms of black magic, which is dark spirituality, whatever the fuck word I'm putting on. It's all the same if you think about it. But in that video, I'm teaching and I'm talking to y'all and I'm telling y'all how slander, gossip, Motherfuckers trying to humiliate you in some type of way, whatever way that may be. Could be alienating you from your kids. Could be trying to get you looking a certain type of way on your job. Some of y'all be dealing with some toxic ass co-workers, bro. It's some people, even at work, bro, you gotta deal with somebody, bro. We all making $16 an hour, fam. Hit that like if you feel me, bro. We all making 16, but it's this one motherfucker. They wanna be the person that the manager making 21 $5 fucking extra. And they doing all that extra shit on the job. Giving you shit, lying on you, telling whatever type of shit. You know what I'm saying? These things can come in different ways. You see what I'm saying? But when you don't understand what's your energy and you internalize shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all take on shit that don't even be you. A motherfucker allowing you, or a motherfucker say anything about you, and you take it to heart. And it's like, bruh, one thing about me, I always was the type of person like, bruh, I'm not, for one, I don't even be doing shit. So, but for two, it's like, if a person said something to me to try to hurt me, but like, I know me, I have the utmost confidence in myself. If I've wronged a person and a person came to me like they should and laid that out on the table, you know what I'm saying? Then it'll be different. But most motherfuckers not gonna tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times shit don't be about nothing. So it's like me knowing that a person can just come talk to me or something if I got a problem or they got a problem or whatever. You feel me? They got a problem with me. You can do that. If we cool, we close. You know what I'm saying? So I never take shit like that seriously. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta build that type of thick skin to where motherfuckers gonna say shit about you. Who so fucking what though? Like, bruh, 24, I just seen it. They go on my clock. I don't know what it might be when you seen it. But yo, who gives a fuck? What up, Kobe? Who gives a fuck? I'm telling you. Because at the end of the day, you just gotta be careful what you speak over your life. The shit that you do on a day-to-day. What's your actions on a day-to-day? You see what I'm saying? That's really what matters. What do you say about yourself? What do you think about yourself first? Because you ain't gonna say shit that you don't think. So if you one of them type people that dwells on that, I'm telling you, man, fuck these people. If they ain't for you, bro, they against you. And why focus on some shit that's not serving you? You got to get to a point where you really get tired of that shit. I got tired of that shit. I've been serious. People be like, oh, you serious? Which I don't take myself serious, but I take my work serious. I take what the fuck I'm doing seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been stopped playing with people. When it comes to the work, I'm the most fun person you can fucking be around when it's playtime, when I'm, you know what I'm saying? But when it's time to do the work and create and get shit done, no, I'm dead ass. I don't even know where that came from, but y'all know, just stay with me. That's why I said, stay with the flow. You feel me? Spark up, you feel me? If you been at the 26-minute mark and you ain't hit that motherfucking light, bitch, hit that light for your boy, for real though. If it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But if you at the 26-minute mark, it gotta be in. This shit gotta be on point. But yeah, you gotta hone in on this shit. You feel me? Hone in on them powers. Hone in on them powers. Like, not giving a fuck is really the superpower that you should be focusing on. Like, that's some shit they gotta be built. And some people built they shit towards not giving a fuck about people, which I couldn't understand, because you need people If you want to live an abundant life on this plane, you need people. I don't give a fuck if you thinking about it from an egotistical way. You need people. You really can't be burning bridges, bro. I burn a bridge that's fucking broken and cracked and ain't worth a fuck. Yeah, but some people just burn bridges to burn them. You know what I'm saying? Like, in general. And then some people be looking on the outside, like if they see a bridge that it look like it's stable, you know what I'm saying, but they ain't really tested the waters with it. Some people make decisions based on how it look on the outside without really seeing and testing. All right, man, damn, you know, it's like building a bridge, bro. I'm sure them people that work hard to work on the bridge, like, they really got to take into account a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can see it in some states. Like, some people got fucked up roads in their states. If you got a fucked up road in your state or your city, man, tell me in the motherfucking comment section. Put a 2 in the comment. Shit, I'm gonna put 1 in there too, because I know we got fucked up roads. I be seeing some fucked up roads. But I'm saying that to say, like, you got to test that. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that road that you're trying to go down, it's sturdy. You don't want to go down no road that's not sturdy. If that makes sense, it makes sense. What's up, y'all? So that's the main key. You want to make sure that you don't burn a bridge that's able to be crossed. Because why, nigga? You got to come back across the bridge. If it was good to go across, motherfucker, that was the only bridge that got you there. But you don't realize sometimes that you may have to come back to a situation. That's why I think that was key that I dropped that gem in there. I know I be dropping shit. That's why you got to really just pay attention. But that was key. Don't be burning bridges, bro. If you saw it was good to get across, because people, like, that's the narcissistic shit that's given to people. Like, oh, yeah, go ahead and cross this bridge, you know what I'm saying? And when you see that it can be crossed, then, like, fuck it. But you ain't worried about the fact, like, oh, damn, I might have to come back to this bridge, bro. I might need a bridge like that. So it's just not good to fuck over good people, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm making this fucking video in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because if you watching this, you probably haven't understood why you such a good person, bro. Like, people just really misjudge you. People, like, they harshly judge you. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this video, it'll help you understand, like, bro, all the dark shit, bro, is devil energy, yeah. But you got devil in you. Everybody got devil in them. Everybody got angel. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck. But it's light and dark. Duality. Polarity. Just some simple shit right now I'm trying to drop on y'all, man. Just some simple shit. I ain't even went, you know what I'm saying, to the 6 feet. I may be in 6 feet right now, but, like, we got 30. Y'all know how deep. We got an ocean. We got a motherfucking ocean to get into. But with that being said, you know, I hope that this video gave you whatever it was gonna give you. You feel me? And you take it and you do what you need to do with that. But all in all, you use these forces. Like, when people come against you, but you gotta stay pure. You feel me? When people come against you with certain shit, bro, I'm telling you, you are allowed to use your dark side. Like, you don't have to keep that shit tucked away. You know what I'm saying? So don't be that person, you feel me, that's going through shit and feeling helpless and hopeless. Because I'm hoping that, like, the video gave you a scope or a perspective where you can think about this shit in a different way. You feel me? So with that being said, man, I appreciate you if you stuck it right here. Check out this video right here that's gonna come up next, and I got the playlist. With that being said, later.